Do you struggle with speaking fluently? Every time you speak, do you feel embarrassed, not confident enough? And you have this fear of making mistakes, right? If so, let me tell you what to do. Hello, this is Suhaila Bubakr, and you're listening to episode 3 of Tips and Tricks for Language Learners. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you wanted to say something in the language you're learning, but you stopped yourself because you weren't sure if it was grammatically correct? Maybe you were in a conversation, and the perfect sentence was right there in your head, but you hesitated, and by the time you decided to speak, the moment was gone. Maybe you're afraid of making mistakes, or maybe you're afraid of your accent, afraid people won't understand you, afraid you'll freeze in the middle of a sentence. Whatever your fear is, it has the same name, the fear of speaking. That feeling is probably the biggest reason learners stay silent for years. But here's the truth. That fear is holding you back more than any mistake ever could. All you need to do is accept that you'll make a few mistakes, and that's okay, you'll deal with them. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Even native speakers make mistakes, and they have accents too. The difference is they speak anyway. Embrace mistakes as part of the process. Let me give you an example. If you want to say, yesterday I go to the market, that's wrong. The correct is, yesterday I went to the market. But guess what? The person you're talking to will understand you, and next time you'll remember the correct one because you made the mistake. Progress doesn't come from perfection. It comes from consistent practice and real engagement. So yes, you may slip up a little, but being okay with that is the trick to using the language now rather than waiting many years. But if you feel like your brain is still translating everything instead of just flowing naturally, that's exactly what we'll talk about the next episode. Now tell me in the comments, on a scale of 1 to 10, how afraid are you of making mistakes? And don't forget to follow me so you don't miss the next episode. That's it, and thank you so much for listening.